Welcome everybody to a pilot podcast for the MEC at WestJet here. I'm Jacob Astin, the MEC Chair.
And I'm Kevin Collins, the MEC Negotiating Chair.
Just a quick little shout out. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Spotify also has the full transcription, so if you want to read only, it has it on there. It's been about a month or so since the last podcast was put out. Lots have been going on. It's certainly a busy stretch, and we're going to get into a few of the things right now. First of all, background. We're in the Air Canada office in Toronto on August 7th. So the Air Canada MEC has been gracious enough to let us use the office for the work we're doing with the Negots Committee for the last couple of weeks. So that's been great. Big shout out to them. Thank you very much. Going to move right into, this is the first time you've been on the camera.
Yeah.
So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Kevin Collins. I'm a captain based in Toronto. I'm the new MEC Negotiating Chair. I've got, a fair amount of experience in negotiations and contract stuff from my time at Sunwing. I spent quite a number of years as the grievance chair at Sunwing, and then that rolled into the negotiating chair position for our last collective agreement, and then that rolled into the MEC vice chair, where I helped lead the merger arbitration or integration. And now I'm here helping out with the Collective Agreement 3. So I'm very happy to be here and contributing with my experience and hopefully getting us a great contract. And
thanks for taking on the role. No time at all to do this stuff, right?
Yeah,
you know,
like the summer.
Like there goes summer. The WestJet flight attendant strike was obviously the biggest thing that happened in the last couple of weeks here at WestJet. From a Negots standpoint, what did you take away from what they just went through?
Well, I guess I was most amazed by the strike vote for the results for 99%. That was incredible turnout. Unity is one of the most important things we have in collective agreement negotiations, especially when you're getting down to later stages. So seeing that level of unity and support was pretty fantastic, and I hope to see that from our pilots when we get down to the wire. Otherwise, I don't want to say or speculate too much, but I have requested that to have a sit-down meeting with the Negotiations Committee just to pick their brain about how things went in the final couple days and the final hours, what the company was up to or how they were acting at the bargaining table at the time, and try to learn some lessons from them that we can apply to our collective agreement negotiations.
Excellent. Also been extremely busy on the MEC side, helping out with SPSE and comms and everything else from our side. So congratulations to the flight attendant group for getting a tentative agreement.
Yeah,
that
a lot of
they'll
work.
be voting on shortly. And you guys just came from the 86th special meeting in Calgary, where the whole Negots Committee joined the MEC, setting the bargaining mandate for CA3. Walk us through what the mandate setting actually means and what got decided.
Yeah, so we're trying to have a pretty robust process where we are using the survey data as well as the LEC rep input to develop what it is that we're going to be going after for the various sections in our collective agreement. So when we were down there in person, as well as Phoenix a couple months prior, we look at different sections. So for example, we looked at the deadheading section, and we pull from the survey data to see what it is are the hot topics, the issues revolved around that section, and we discussed them openly with the entire Negots Committee and the LEC reps, and we kind of set our priorities, which ends up being written down into a mandate document, and that mandate document is what the Negotiations Committee follows to develop language and then ultimately negotiate with the company to try to achieve those items.
And generally, it's like survey results. And then LEC reps.
Yep.
And then it goes to Negots Committee with you guys with that
Yep.
with that mandate document,
Yep.
and then you guys then take that into negotiations.
Yeah, that's exactly
with the
it.
company. Further to the survey a little bit, we did a couple things with this second survey that we put out, the second Negots survey, and we did a little bit of a friendly competition on
Yes.
Telegram. So for
Yep.
those subscribed on Telegram, they would have seen some of these images, and we put the last one on the MEC update from that. How did the second pilot survey for CA3 turn out? And are there any plans for future surveys for pilots to wait on?
It was an excellent turnout, so thank you very much for everybody filling it out. I know that they're long. First one was quite long. This one we tried to to trim down a little bit by only requiring you to fill out what was relevant to you. But it's still it was still a long survey, so thank you for everybody to fill it out. There's nothing more important than the survey data. That's the main focal point of where it is that we all, us and the negotiating committee, the LECs, draw from. So the results were great, much better turnout than the first one. So we were very happy with that. We got a lot of good data. And the survey company breaks it down for us in a very easy, digestible way. So it was a great result. So I'm glad we have that information. Right now, we don't have any plans for a third survey. We may find the need for one, depending on what comes from working through the various sections and developing language. We may, however, start polling to see where pilots' opinion, if the survey data remains the same throughout the collective agreement negotiations, depending how long they take. We want to take a pulse, I guess, of are these issues still the same priority that they were when you filled out the survey kind of thing. But that would be a much smaller targeted poll as opposed to a big survey. And
just shout out to everybody that filled out the surveys and fill out all the surveys that we do, including the flight deck feedback surveys. And another shout out to the LEC reps that tried to really get everybody to do the surveys and promoting that on their individual Telegram channels. And so it was noticeable that there was an increase in participation in the second survey. So hopefully everybody liked that little friendly competition. Yeah, the reps did a great job trying to convince and motivate everybody to fill out the survey. We could watch the last day, especially. We could see as the reps were pushing their various pilots at the bases that the results were kind of going neck and neck for a number of the bases. So it was fun to watch. And the competition between bases was like 1%. Yeah. It was like a single % between the bases. It was incredible. So speaking of the next contract negotiations and what's next, like. Where do things stand right now with CA3, and like what is your committee working on right now in the Air Canada offices here in Toronto, and what does the next 30 to 60 days look like? Yeah, so we spent the last 2 months and probably the rest of this month working on developing all the language we're going to be passing to the company. Right here this week we've got John Janicki, the scheduling chair in SME, working on the scheduling section, hours of service, reserve. Developing that language. So that's where we're at right now. What's coming up, more language developments over the rest of the summer. We can serve notice to bargain. September 1st is the first day, so we expect to be serving the notice to bargain to the company at the beginning of September. And then we haven't locked down any dates yet to meet with the company, but we're hoping by the end of September we hope to start to sit down and start to meet with the company and kick off actual collective bargaining. Sounds good. And besides the surveys, for pilots that want to make sure their voice is actually heard in CA3 negotiations process, what's the best way to do that? Talk to your reps. We got a direct line to the reps, and they bring up any issues that their membership is raising with them. So that's one way. Fill out darts. Quite a few of you do fill out darts, things that you've missed in the survey that you want us to know, or new thoughts you've come up with since the surveys have happened. So we read all the darts that you send in. So that's another way to, bring issues to our attention. So those are 2 ways. Another one's obviously if there's further surveys, that data then directly directs what you guys do at the bargaining table. Yes, it does. So that's crucial if if and when there's future surveys. The other one is there's Telegram channels that each base has that the reps will be putting a lot of content out in, so that's really good. Thank you, Kevin. You're spending your summer here in the offices when everybody's out golfing and boating and flying. So thank you very much for the first quick little communication we have here to the pilot group, and it won't be the last. No, thanks. Thanks for having me. I'm sure I'll be back. Awesome. Thanks much. Thanks all for tuning in.